Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss, and welcome back to Dysmantle and the increasing search for the last few tombs and shelters and things like this, and finishing those off. Mostly the tombs, I think. The tombs are more fun than probably watching me do these. Anyway, this one says we are full scram, which I think is kind of rude. And over here it also says you are not welcome here, go away. So we're gonna wake them up, is what we're gonna do. The only thing about this one I would say is that this is just north of Central City, so they're really quite close to the city. I guess a lot of people really rushed in here, and then there are possibly also a lot of people trying to get in here as well. And I'm surprised there's no bodies or anything outside from people caught trying to into the locked area. Anyway, you're lucky they weren't blocking up your ventilation pipes or anything like that. Now, it's quite a short path between the exit, the exit of the area, and through here. So it's quite crowded around here, but I think we should be okay. I imagine this will be quite a light one. I've got these two turrets backing up backing up. Let's not stand so close. Backing up the rocket turrets. Let's just stay out of the way, shall we? Don't hit the turret, you fool. Can you keep reloading? They'll reload themselves. They take some time to reload. Leave my thing alone. Do you reckon if my turrets count sort of as me, so that if I've got a stun item on, it will also stun... Oh, there's more coming out. It will also stun these weapons will stun as well? I was wondering. I'm getting most injured by my guns, I think, more than the monsters. Oh, the gun's down. Careful. Are they getting through? I think they might be, you know. I think they're getting in down here. No, don't hit the gun. What's wrong with you? Damn it. Well, we're taking some wear and tear here, aren't we? Wave is much bigger than before, isn't it? Okay, I think we're alright anyway. I don't think any have got through. I've not really been looking at the thing to see if they'd broken through or not. But that was more intense than I thought. The waves were slightly bigger. But that's alright. I could have prepared better. We could have had a couple of Hail Mary mines down here as well. Possibly. And be more on the ball. But we're okay. We're okay. Break these up so I can use them again. It's good to build lots of sandbags anyway, because you get an achievement for lots of things built, like 50 items built. So good to build as much as possible. Yeah, some more pills. And we'll just we won't prepare carefully. We'll just head straight in here and see what's in here. Prepare carefully. What are you talking about? Ooh, this looks good. Looks a bit more fancy than the last one we've been in. There's someone running around down here. Let's switch to the one hit kill axe. Bigger than the last thing, the last shelter we were in, maybe. Individual rooms. Well, not individual rooms, but you know, the rooms are more like family rooms, maybe. You know, a few family rooms. A gym. Very nice. Not much to loot, sadly. Very well designed and prepared. Simpler ones in here. Maybe we've got two different grades. We've got high-paying people who contributed most to building the bunker, which is expensive. Yeah, they're in here with fancy beds and a grandfather clock, and the other ones, people with who couldn't afford to be in there much, have got, you know, crappier camp beds, or, you know, they were. It's more that you bring your own stuff, you bring your own equipment to whatever. Well, they have barricaded things in, so it suggests things were starting to go wrong in here, and they had to section off. You know, imagine that. Imagine some of the people in your base have been starting to go zombified. You have to box them in. You've got even less base to get to, and of course you need to get to certain bits like the kitchen. Oh, a mushroom pie. It's a whole world of taste and flavour hidden under the thin crust. I have found a few other recipes in my wanderings, and some of them are really quite hidden. If you're lacking, oh, I've only got a few onions left. Need to go and farm some more. That's actually a bit of a problem. No, I've got an onion. Actually, I've got an onion crop growing. It's fine. I'm not going to run out. I'm thinking this will only make a few seeds, and it will take me time to get back up again. But I've got an onion crop growing, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, as I was saying, if you are missing some recipes that you're trying to find, give me a shout, and I might know where it is. Especially some of the tricky ones, because they really are like not even an obvious thing. Like not even in the kitchen, but in a box near a building. You know, a recipe is located there. You know, what's the chance of you finding it? Oh, a radio as well. My cat is pausing again. I'm not doing anything. Fine.
I know not many will believe my story, but it is the unlikely truth. But none of it matters soon. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station.
We've had that one before. His unbelievable story that we haven't actually heard yet. We've got a little bar. It's very fancy. It's a little bar, like a bar reading room, because you've got you know, library in there as well. Very useful. Well, for me, I would say a library is probably more important for it to be. Ah, crap. Although you want entertainment, that's very important. Oh, that's broken. Although it's very important for you to have entertainment from the library. Practical books is also very useful. Feels like what was I going to say? What does it feel like? Feels like someone. What did I do there? Did I throw a mine at him? It's not what I intended. And it's fine. It worked out in the end anyway. This feels like some of the house flipper builds that I've done with the one where you build bunkers, you know? You refit bunkers, rather. Although far more spacious than those. I wouldn't mind. You know, I really did. I'm not really into house flipper right now. It's not really something that's I'm thinking of the urge to do it. It was okay, it was fun, but I don't really want to do any more right now. I will grab some more steel though, because I need it. Yeah, the house flipper, I think it would have been better probably if I had bigger bunkers you could have made. I think that would have been good. Do you get steel out of these? I can't remember. You might do. I don't think you do actually from these. Oh, you do. Okay. Yeah, I think house flipper, I would have enjoyed it more for the bunkers if you could actually spend a bit more time when the bunkers were less restricted. You had a big bunker. Imagine decorating a big bunker like this. You could go really hog wild in here. It'd be great fun. You know, probably be too expensive for anyone to buy afterwards, but who knows? Anything else in here? No, a little discussion room. Conference. Is that another radio? It's another radio. Okay. Can I find those radios?
In our time of need and want, there is no place for selfish actions. This is an automated recording sent to K23, the Crown Station.
Really? Because I wonder if the king has maybe been being selfish or something. So who knows about that? So who's going to break the news to the excess people in the workers' quarter that someone needs to go? Really? The workers' quarter? Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Okay, that's, yeah. You're really putting your cards on the table with that one, aren't you? And someone needs to go. Why were you short on supplies or something? Is that why it's going to go? Workers' quarter. That's no way to run a what do you call it? Why have you got mana shards in there? There's no way to run a bunker. Really, it isn't. You can appoint a leader maybe to make difficult decisions, because being a leader isn't all positive. But I don't think you should be doing workers' quarters. I mean, get over yourselves, guys. It's the apocalypse, for goodness sake. Can we be a bit more forward thinking? We're all in this together, kind of thing. No, got to keep it petty, haven't we? Got to keep it petty. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this bunk. There's a smell in this bunker. It's making me nauseous. Now we also have a thing over here, a tomb over here as well. One I really didn't know was there. Either I've missed it either it was an early one I found in my first play, so I've forgotten about it, or it wasn't there before. I just missed it entirely because it's kind of surprising. It's just over here. Okay, 1 second. Let's just get on to this. Let's just quickly do my inventory. I just want to replace these pills with not with more pills, but with the bandages, because that's far more useful. And then the box, and is that everything? The bindings. Right, fine, there we go, that'll do. Right. Just over here. Here. I mean, we're on the edge of the upper rocky area here. You think you can get up to some of this, but not all of it? Anyway, yeah, I still marked it. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this before. Quite surprising. Although, do I need to put I think there might be gas up here, because we're on the edge of the city, aren't we? We got to go through some gas to get there? Or are we already that far over? No, the gas is here, I think, actually, yeah. No, I'm finalising my collection for the Ark as well. We're getting pretty close to having all of the rare items in there, and the last few crops. It's got a bit more farming, and a bit more harvesting of mostly stone and steel. A lot of the steel has been used up to make titanium, and that's it. Way of Light. This one sounds familiar, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Okay, well that one's easy. And we know we can move this around. So we need to put... you know what? Yeah, we need this needs to... There's two choices here. Either we move this out of the way entirely and put this one here, and these blocks out of the way, and we shine across. That might be a good idea anyway, actually. We do this. That should be sufficient. There you go. That one's done. No, what are you talking about me? You just leave that out of the way. You can move this one over. Nice and easy. Okay. I'm not sure if I do remember that. I think I would have done. Not that easy. 3 more tombs left. I think one of them is the actual... One of those might be the final tomb, which is the big pyramid. But there we go. I think that's all that I've got for now. Yeah, I've got to... I need to unlock this door as well, just for the sake of doors. Door unlocking is ticking something off. I've got a few more black spots on the map you can see, but I've gone through a lot of them. And there's a few more to search, possibly this one I haven't been to as well. So I'm going to go over those. And there's a few little bits and bridges to fix here and there. There's a few more. There's possibly things where mana rifts, where there could be a tomb somewhere that I haven't got to yet. Hello dear viewer, I am leesusss, and this is Dysmantle. We continue to wind down this game now, and mostly I'm running around just defeating shelters and obelisks and things like that as I go through. And I'm not showing you all of them, because I think that would be a bit too much. Maybe all the shelters, but maybe not all the obelisks, as far as that goes. And obviously I've been doing some other searching. I've got hence the mushroom salad bouncing around up there. And we're trying to finish the arc. But before we do anything else, let's just get this done, because I've already set it up. This is the one. This is the shelter that is... How many more shelters have we got, anyway? Oh, there's another thingy there, look. How did I miss that rift? I think I found the bottom one. I found that rift. How have I not found the accompanying inn? Oh, maybe that one there. It distracted me. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, concentrate. Right, okay. How many more of the shelters do I have to do? I've probably found almost all of them. A few. No. You see, this is what I'm like. So you got to reach over and slap me and make sure I focus. This this one here is in the Fraw region, I think is what it's called up here, and it's a reasonable path down here, quite windy. I'm expecting this to be quite a tough one as far as I know, but I've got a lot of things set up. Basically, it's like a more traditional tower defense type map. I want to stay out of the way is my plan. I just want to reload. I've not even prepared myself properly, have I really? Not really. I've not even got my weapons set up properly. I've not put any mines down. We're all very relaxed and easygoing today. Look, we're probably going to mess this up, but let's just get going. I'm going to focus on reloading guns and not getting shot by my own missile launchers. That kind of thing. I'm not sure how much of a... Oh, I thought you might do that, you little gits. This is why I set this up, see? This is why I've set this up, because I thought, well, they're going to take two paths, which they might do. If they do, they're still going to get caught by stuff down here. Anyway. Eat this, you little buggers. You cheating scumbags. I did wonder if they're going to come down this one as well. What if we fail it? Oh god, I'm back in there. The good thing is they're all bunched up, so I can hit quite a few of them at the same time. Are you breaking my guns? You little gits. Okay, we're mostly okay. But we're not, though, because the second wave is coming in, and I've not made another gun. But it's fine. We'll get over it. They do a double swipe, don't they? That's interesting. Maybe they have smashed my other guns. Maybe we're not going to make this one, then, because we're... Oh, the missile launcher's not reloaded. Look. You always have to reload the missile launchers? I thought the missile launcher had... No, we're not going to make this one. This one's going to be a failure. I thought the missile launcher was fine for this, but maybe not. Ah, we just... My missile launcher killed me, I think. Yeah, I thought that... I didn't realise the missile launchers always needed reloading, but maybe they do. Oh, God, I'm miles away. Right. Let's get back to it. Now we know what's going to happen with this one. Let's change the loadout slightly. Okay, trying this again. We have only 3 missile launchers this time, not the guns, because the guns only hit individual targets. But one aiming over this way, through here, one aiming over this way, and I'm hoping the idea is, because they're fairly stupid and they go in a straight line, they're going to get hit by the... They're going to bash the sandbags, but while they're bashing the sandbags, they will be being shot by the missile launcher. Yeah. And... That will slow them down, I think, is the answer. The sandbags will get blown up by the missile launcher as well, but it'll be enough to slow them down and group them up that the explosives can hit them in an area of effect. And I've got to reload these. I've got to remember to reload these as far as that goes. That's the plan anyway. Let's see if it works or not. I can't get close enough to turn it on. There we go. Well, that's a really long range. Where's that one coming from? Have I got another missile launcher over here? I forgot about that one. I thought I had more missile launchers. That's interesting. Alright. The sandbags do not last very long, do they? I've got to reload that other missile launcher. It stopped firing. That one's now firing. Yeah, you focus on that one there. Damn it. I need to reload this one. Stop watching him and do something. Ow! This seems to be working though. This does seem to be working. That one, I can't reload it midway. Okay. Can we reload you? No. Got this one up here is what I've got to get to. How do you know when they're out of ammo? It's hard to tell, isn't it? I think we're okay on this side. I think we've done it, you know. I think we've done it. This is going to be interesting for the last... Okay, this is going to be interesting for the last one, because what I'm doing here, my whole purpose of getting all the shelters is to just build up enough CPUs and everything. You can stop now, device. You're done. Enough CPUs and everything else to build as many rocket launchers as possible to kill the ridiculous wave of monsters that are coming out. Why did I reload that? Coming out of the final base towards the pod that we need to escape in. Yeah, that's the whole purpose. And I keep pressing the wrong button. And also, we now know that sandbags do not work. They get blown up instantly. I was hoping to delay things more with that, but... Yeah, okay. It's more of a hands-off way of fighting, isn't it, really? Because I'm not doing as much myself in the fight. I'm mostly just running and reloading. Anyway, this base looks a bit more militarised, doesn't it, really? Think of sandbags here. We've got gel cells. Very nice, very defensive. Yeah, there's some comforts in here. Nice shared showers. I like these. This guy's one of the ranks. He thinks he's heard me. Well, he has heard me. There we go. It's nice that the bases are different. They've got a bit of a theme to them. What are you saying, Radio?
Everyone who has chosen to stay on our island is welcome to seek shelter at the Undercrown. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station.
But only at the Undercrown, remember? I remember all the messages about they don't like it if you try to find somewhere else to shelter for yourself. That's the way a snake behaves. Making your own shelter. Why are they so focused on you only being in the main shelter? You know? Bop. 2200. Ooh, I like this. Look at this. This feels like it connects to one of the the Underground. You know, it doesn't, but it feels like it. Oh, they've got a great big. Look at this. Ooh, new recipe. A tasty combination fried cactus. A tasty combination platter with crisp texture, plus 4% melee speed. Nice, lovely. Yes, look, they've got a vehicle bay down. I mean, this is a proper military shelter, isn't it? It's not one. I don't think it's been made by. It's not one that's been made by any old group of citizens. It's a military shelter. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I like that. I like that as well. More cooking to do. I'm continuing to head towards finishing off the arc, getting pretty close now, but it is pushing sort of my farming products to the limits. Oh, onions! I could have done with those. That's what I was short of for some of these things. Nice little base. And I like the fact that the bases have got. You have to do the military bases as well because they've got some of the recipes in it. Well, if you want 100% it, of course. And of course, why would you not want 100% it? That is the aim of all games players. Maybe it isn't. For a lot of us, it is. Keep the morale high. Report to the CO immediately in case you exhibit signs of mental breakdown. Yeah, it's not good to be shut away in a place like this, is it? Really, it's going to get to you after a while. So. Understandable. What does this say? Orders are to wait for the top side to quiet down and then reclaim the surface. Yeah, but what went wrong though? I mean, I'm presuming this makes sense, you know, this would work for a nuclear bunker or anything like that, anything else like that, really, any sort of disaster that befalls the surface. But I guess someone was already contaminated and infected the place down here, or they were all infected and didn't really realise. Maybe it's got a slow build-up, you know, you get infected and it takes a while for you to turn. Either that, or there was some degree of betrayal going on here, and that's why no one has survived. So, What should we do? There's no point going to the Ark yet, but probably soon. I need to rest and explore the rest of the underground as well. Entryway. That's another one. That one I haven't been into yet. That one I couldn't get into. And it's a second set. Maybe after this, maybe after the monsters come out here, there's a second set come down from here. No, I wouldn't. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. I wonder what this is then. Maybe this is one you can only come out of. There's other parts of the underground I haven't been to yet. So I really need to find the remaining what do you call them? There's something there. The remaining tombs. And there might only be one or two more left. And there's some mystery things up I haven't found yet. There's one. That's the desert one. That's the main tomb. But I've got to find the other ones before I can get there. Oh, that's the Ark. Okay. Right. Let me go and find some stuff, and I'll bring you back when I don't know what it will be next. What the next interesting thing will be? Maybe another tomb. Maybe another one of these. I don't know. But we'll do one. We'll do another one in a minute. Let's do a quick obelisk, shall we? I've discovered something about these as well. I mean, so obviously one way of making things easier is to do the old load up some turrets and things from there. But I found another way that works. That's quite a big area, depending on what you're facing. Ah, he spotted me. In the first part, in the first area here, if you can sneak out the circle of enemies before they spot you. What a racket. Then things become a lot easier. Because you sneak around the edge of the area, chopping them up before they get a chance to do it. Oh damn, I took away my power attack before I could do anything. But something makes things easier. There we go. I guess this one isn't going to be too bad. Let's see the reward. Yeah, we're sort of working our way through. I guess the point is you're supposed to do these as you go. As soon as you find them, as soon as you unlock the quest that says you can now investigate these things and power them up, sorry, the obelisks, then you should go and do them. Because completing this one over here gives you a bunch of really low-grade materials, a big block of them. And the ones over there, the ones over this sort of side, have given me much higher level, higher quality outputs. But there we go. But you know, it's like anything. What the risk versus the reward. Well, that's a lot of fatties. See, this time, none of them noticed, did they? You can sneak out, and some appear to be more observant than others. In fact, some of them, I'm pretty sure, some of the bigger enemies, I think their view range is much less, and the little guys are the ones who have the best view range. Because I've gone up against things like, you know, Temple Guard before now, and they've just not noticed I'm there. So it makes things obviously a lot easier. Again, not very observant. I'd rather get rid of the fatty first. These are a bit more dangerous, but I'd rather get rid of the fatty first, because they're not likely to notice me. I guess if I had the camo now on, it'd be even easier. But okay, now they've kicked off. But it's just the pain in the bum of dealing with the vomit everywhere, you know. Right out, chubs. And again, things like using the stun rod would probably help with this as well, because there's a good chance of stunning multiple enemies. Or things get stunned because you have... Things get stunned because you are... Let's switch back to the sword again, shall we? Things get stunned when they hit you, if you see what I mean. That sometimes happens, doesn't it? If you've got reflected damage on. That's got a lot of them anyway. But I've already done a lot of the harder obelisks. I mean, if I've got ones where I'm hitting multiple temple guard, I think you'll find that probably counts that I've done some of the harder ones. You know, 2 rounds of multiple temple guard. But I guess one of them could contain mini bosses. Maybe that would be fun. Oh God. But again, although this fatty's alert, this one doesn't seem to have picked it up yet. Which is pretty good. Well, I did kill him. I guess because I've got my hat on, it's doing more damage. Put my helmet on. Yeah, give me a little splash of acid if you want to, or whatever it is, poison if you want to. Oh, that one's still going. Okay, I thought I've got rid of you already. There we go. See, again, complete 4 combat obelisks. They're okay, you know, the rewards are okay. Can you do them again? Oh, of course, I forgot you can do critical hit chance, can you? I can't wish one I've got turned on, to tell you the truth. It's fine. That's pretty good, actually. Let's activate critical hit chance. I like that. That's quite a good one. Right, now we're going to go and do the first one I ever faced off against, and failed, of course. This loudspeaker over here. Right, this is possibly slightly overkill for this one here. And I think these are a bit too close to each other, these rocket launchers. Hopefully not enough to smash this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm possibly going a bit too far here, but never mind. Oh, but they do go 2 routes down here, I remember that. I'm ready to reload. Oh, you're hitting the goddamn tree, you moron. Right, you get on with your business. You need reloading? You need reloading. Actually, that's a really bad idea, because I can blow up the damn tower. Okay. Let's reload you. How do I repairing you would be nice. I can't do that, unfortunately. No, I pressed the wrong button. I think we're alright anyway. Oh, a 3rd wave? Okay. Quick. Didn't realise there was a 3rd wave for this one. Quick! Critical hit in there. My critical hit's probably about 20% now as well. I thought I reloaded you lot. I'm sure I reloaded you lot. I'm going to hit the tower if I'm not careful. I'm going to be careful of that. Oh. Okay, I think, despite my nonsense, I managed to do that. I didn't realise there were 3 waves. Have there been 3 waves in the others? They were only 2 waves, haven't they? They have. Interesting. So I can expect that for later shelters, I guess. 3. Maybe they were having trouble finding a middle path of, like, how do I make this one slightly harder? So rather than adding more monsters, they'd added 3 waves instead. But nice to know beforehand it was 3 waves. But it's all okay. Oh, this one's nice. I like the look at this. It's a jungly one. It's a bit damp down here. I don't think your washing's going to dry. It's going to be very musty. It's a really bad idea. And it is infested with grubs. How are they growing down here? I mean, there's no sunlight down here. But there we go. Yeah, this is the worst conceived shelter ever. Maybe it's a bunch of environmentalists who are particularly keen on the idea of, you know, a very green shelter. And talk of that, green salad. Although I ate a salad, can't get much more basic than this. It still provides fertilizer for nutrition. Okay, getting very low on lettuce and tomatoes here. I was gambling that I wouldn't need much more lettuce. I am growing more tomatoes. Maybe the idea was never for it to be this green. It's just that it's a bit of a damp area. You know, the water table's pretty high, and that's what I'm after. And you know, it's just worked out that it's quite damp. It's not a very big place either, is it? He rolled off the edge. It was a close thing. I won't blame you if you thought I was going to die there. In fact, this has suffered less because most of the places have collapsed. You know, floorways and stuff. And this one, these have survived just about, I guess. Oh, the waterfall. I think that would get to me after a while. I think it's a bit too noisy. You know, you've got a good water supply, but oh, the racket. The racket. Anyway, enough of this primitive Skyrim cave. Let's get out of here.